Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream of Lies of P. Hope you're doing well as always. So last night on our stream we actually did a lot of stuff, so much so that it's kind of difficult for me to remember. And I was more or less just going through the ruins of Trismegistus, so I cleared that area. And at the end of it, we fought the Black Rabbit Brigade, and the eldest brother got revived by the alchemists and had some kind of like crystalline ergo type magic with his sword. Beat them on the third attempt. And then after that, we met the fake Alidoro and talked to him a bit. Learned about what happened to the real Alidoro. And I decided to kill the fake Alidoro, and from that, we got a little bit of a decoder message and learned a bit more. We gave that decoded message to Jenny and found out that the real Alidoro was her brother, and she was understandably upset and confused by that revelation, and so that was pretty much the end of that quest. Then we also learned that Sophia that we've seen in Hotel Krat was not the real Sophia. Oh yeah, let's go back to the main menu. And the real Sophia is being held at the end of this beach area, which I can't remember the name of. This is where I am right now. Okay, the Arch Abbey Outer Wall. And then I did notice last night after I had gone to the title screen that the title screen had changed to reflect the beach that took us to this area. So at the end of the Trismegistus place, there was like a random ass submarine which we took to get to this beach on whatever part of the world we're on. And that was what Vanini was using his super golden ergo thing for, apparently. And then once we got to the beach, we were told by Sophia that like ergo is the memories of people and whatnot. And as we were going along the beach, we saw that people had, I don't know, we just saw like the memories of people as we continued down the beach. It was a little unclear if they were our memories or Romeo's or just a collection of people. So that's kind of where we went through. Then we got to the ruins at the end of the beach and fought this gigantic door guardian. And that one was a little bit tougher. It took me like 6 or 7 attempts to defeat. And then I got into pretty much the next area after that. So we're like beginning of a brand new section of the map on tonight's stream. As you once did for the vacuous Romco. Grant us lies. Grant us lies. Yeah. So it is kind of neat that they added the secondary background effects to the title screen. I'm a little bit disappointed that they don't persist between turning the game on and off, because I feel like if they only had one save to work with, they could have like figured it out, but it's not the biggest of deals. Alrighty. So, Elliot, welcome back to stream. How's it going, my man? So, yeah, this is where we left off. There were some gigantic scorpion monsters that I beat down there. And that's pretty much it. So I got the Stargazer and... Oops. I didn't mean it. I guess we get to lie or die. Hey, J Dixon and Conscom, nice to see you guys. We're in the endgame, boys. Yeah, it definitely does feel more like the endgame. I'm really curious if I'm not going to be able to finish that last set of upgrades for the quartz, because it doesn't feel like I'm about to get 3 more power-ups before like completing this area. So this is giving off like quintessential last area vibes, or more accurately, perhaps like the second to last area vibes. Okay. This area is pretty long, don't worry. Okay. You never know. It's true. Oh yeah, and then after we beat the stupid door guardian, we didn't even really get a reward. Elliot says, this stretch from the door guardian to the next boss is definitely the hardest of the game for you, but man, is the boss brilliant? Okay. Oh, so there's another ladder? So this looks like a pretty sprawling area. I need to turn my volume up. Probably need to turn it up in OBS, but I don't exactly know how it sounds for you guys. Interesting. Wait, didn't I also get a Trinity key? Maybe I missed a place to use it. Maybe it's in like Hugo's tunnel. Or maybe we'll find it here. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and so going through this area last stream, there was like a bunch of interesting lore tidbits as we progressed through more and more of the game. Like learning more about the wish made upon a star. And all that stuff. Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant. So before dropping down, let's exhaust our options over here. Okay, they're exhausted. Just wonder if there's a preferred route to take. Didn't want to clank on the wall. It might have been better or just the same if I'd tried at the very least. This place is kind of giving me like the Cloister of Rot vibes. Just like jumping down the little ledges and whatnot. So we got the decay crap over here. Oh, a big boy. It's a small big boy. Oh, I was like, I don't know what he's aiming at. He was aiming at me. I'm surprised I got that perfect parry off. That was a total fluke, I'll be honest. I was about to say I'm surprised that thing hasn't come up again yet, but there it is. I guess I need to potentially switch. Wait. Let's do it like this. Okay. Easy squeezy. Oops. Carcass body fluid bottle. Bunch of books. A rug. It looks like a corpse. Wrapped in like a very black looking like cloth, almost like it's been dipped in tar or something. Bundle of old letters. Dear Valentinus Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to sponsor the Zelator Laboratory construction plan actively. There are those who still oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down the most. Hate being looked down the most? Looked down upon the most? You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat in the bag. Can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who will disappear. Till next time I see you, I'm looking forward to our beneficial exchange. In the name of the old house's Wolf. Huh. I could like almost make out the font on the face of the letter. It would be nice if I could like enlarge it a bit or rotate it. Mr. John L. Sewell? I can't. Lowell? And then the other stuff I can't really tell. Anyway. So this place seems pretty lived in, relatively speaking. So we got some explodey barrels. A bait butterfly, I'm sure. Wait, why am I getting disruption? Because of that dude? Where did he even come from? Oh, he like literally broke through the floor. Okay. And what, we got Vanini's repair tool, right? Oh, may as well do this, since I tend to forget. Alright, let's make mistakes. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. That's what I like. I blocked. I respectfully disagree. So there's a dog up there. Fable Catalyst. Thought I saw like a poison cloud looking like thing over there a second ago. That's got me all paranoid looking up at the ceiling. Half Moonstone. Sister Alchemist Odrade. Although she could not be completed, may she be with us through her noble sacrifice. That's cool. She kind of looks like a mummy. Do these hurt me if I roll into them? Yes, they do. So I got a bad boy up there. Profane flame looking like thing. Oh, I guess they weren't dogs, just like from the angle. Kind of reminded me. So before backtracking, I'm just going to keep going this way. So we got the disruption boy. Huh, weird audio cut out for a second there. Shot put. Fable Catalyst. Playing so much Elden Ring and like Dark Souls makes me like check this stuff and try to compare it to my memory of other things that I've seen like that. Because there's in the Ring City, there's like a little table before like going to Madeira and whatnot. I mean, it's in a lot of other places, but it's one of the easiest spots to see it. That. Alright, get wrecked. It has a kind of Lothric style sigil on it, and it gets repeated in Elden Ring in some of the churches. And so seeing that table like that just kind of reminded me of everything. So this is the area that is above us. Maybe I'm making too much progress. Now I will want to turn back around. First discovery, Camille. Camille, she is probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. Before that, Ergo was seen as just a travel expense for a holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know that it was truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation for our enlightenment. Okay. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved a baby who fell from a crib. Such function was nowhere to be found in the design. Her appearance and identity in living years were similar, so it was probably easier for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found out that she understands language and got a message. Send me back to my child. By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened a door to a new possibility. Later, means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but was a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life. Wake up, evolve, ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. So, I have seen a little bit of thumbnail spoilers of what Camille is, but I really honestly have no idea what to expect other than a feminine robot that I know is left to fight. But I honestly don't know if she's an optional thing or limited to certain story paths. But this kind of gives me the impression that she's not going to be optional. I've heard she's like the best boss in the game, though. I want this thing to turn around. So, let's try something unorthodox for me. Well, okay. Certainly unorthodox. Bruh. Why is he aiming like that? Well, that did not work like I wanted. Oh, can't make it through the door. That was terrifying. I was trying to heal, but okay, there we go. YOLO. Star fragments, okay. So we can drop back down. Shiny chest with some corpses around it. Acidic Great Curved Sword Blade and Acidic Curved Sword Handle. So we're still getting new weapons. That's kind of cool. I think it looks pretty sweet. Okay. Type is a great sword. It does acid slash, jump up and slash upward, then slash downward as you land. After attacking, your weapon is temporarily imbued with acid. Perfectly block the enemy's attack temporarily. Could be really good. Oh, this is an advanced weapon. A curved sword blade made by the alchemist while researching carcass body fluids. It was designed to spray acidic body fluid over the blade at regular intervals. The alchemist took no notice of the fact that carcass body fluids had an acidic quality. After extensive research, they devised a weapon that dug into one's body like a viper's fangs and inflicted continuous damage. The handle of a curved sword made by the alchemist while researching carcass body fluids. The bottom of the handle is finished with a snake head decoration. Oops. The serpent of the Ouroboros was a symbol that the alchemists had held sacred. They made the weapon of their dreams from the carcass body fluid that reminded them of the viper. So this is an alchemist weapon of dreams? Oh, the FPS for this is pretty bad. Let's see how this thing works. Alright, so OBS had dropped there for moments. I don't know if we're back live yet again, but we should be good now. I've just been like screwing around with the weapon, especially since I knew the stream dropped for a second there. Let me see. Alright, let me spin around a bit, see if the stream catches up to that. Okay, looks like I'm good. Looks way more delayed than normal, though. Maybe that's just on my end. Okay. Sorry for any interruptions there. Good enough for me now. That's where I was, down there. So at this rate, I feel like I'm going to get to that shortcut ladder again before I could see what was in that area. Or maybe it's for the better, because now I can just jump down there. That's not good. We've got a ballista guy up top, and one of the Scorpio dudes. I didn't think that would work, but you know, just testing. Oh, that's a trap. Interesting. Now I can't wait to get Indiana Jones'd. I don't necessarily know how to avoid the decay damage from those dudes, other than just like being really at range. Feels like bait. Two ways to go, down and up. Oh, it's one way to go. Hey, Asenex, welcome back. You haven't really missed too much. I've read a couple lore letters and whatnot, and I learned about Camille, and I've just you know, been exploring this section of the ruin. Now I'm going to be paranoid of all those things. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did I mod myself into the Catacombs of Carthus in DS3? I didn't necessarily... Oh, are you just talking about like right now? At times, this has definitely given me the Catacombs feel. But at other times, this is kind of reminding me of the Cloister of Rot in Elden Ring. I wonder if those things are like motion activated to a degree. So let's think about this. Okay, it looks like there's a small dude way back there in the background. Looks like the fatty types. So maybe I want to run forward and then to the right and try to use that wall and fight the scorpion thing, like, directly. Right, may as well heal up fully now. And make some mistakes. I'm scared. That was scary. I'm clanking. Oh, I should have just done that the entire time, huh? Oh, they hit me. That's what I get. Ooh, alright. Dark Moon Moonstone, Legion Magazine. Okay, so there are two dudes in here. Yeah, so other than consumables, I don't entirely know how to deal with those dudes without getting that little bit of extra damage that they deal. Well, that's a shortcut. Is this bait? Press the button. Okay. Feels good. Things are kind of tanky. There we go. Looking to see if I could drop any specific place. So I'm gonna go back to not this section, but the prior one, because I had not explored that whatsoever, but it looked like I could jump down on top of a roof area and then explore a bit more there. A lot of 350 frame. It's probably going to be extremely heavy. Do those stay destroyed? The ballistae? I believe so, yes. It's a little bit iffy. Wonder how they got here. Sweet, another full moonstone of the Covenant. Oh, so I think I fell the wrong way. Or is this just the other side of the shortcut? Okay, so this was the opposite side. Okay, yeah. Towards the beginning, after the big ladder. So that must be it for this section, which is good. Let's look off the cliffside. Okay. The bliss to knock those people down, maybe. Oops. Okay, so I might just teleport back to the hotel at this point, and then go up the ladder. Actually, no. I'll run back. This is not the best way to run back, is it? I should go back up. The reason why I decided against teleporting back is just so that way I don't have to reload the enemies, because I did see the little items along the rafters, if you want to call them that. That might be worth going and pursuing. I don't think any enemies are going to be around that area, but, you know, just to be safe. Actually, how do I get that way? Doesn't look like I could make that jump. I guess I can, but let's do the old FromSoft special. Try to line up the head. Sweet. Oh! I overjumped it. Apparently the jump is a lot better than I expect. Which now that I think about it, there really hasn't been like a ton of parkour in the game. Oh, and I would have missed a treasure anyway? Okay. Should have used my eyes before. It's just an acid canister. I almost did it again. Electric Blitz Abrasive? Okay, so those weren't too big of a deal. Alright, so I guess that's that. I'm going to go ahead and go... I was going to go back to the hotel, but apparently I don't really need to because I can level up without Sophia anymore. If I was using the gold coin things a bit more, I would consider everything. Anyway, I just do technique. Let me check this out real quick. Alright, anyway. I kind of want to do a bit more capacity, but I would need to switch out the weapons, do the math and whatnot, and it just seems like more of a pain than I want to deal with, so I'm just going to level up technique. Hey Joji, how's it going? Welcome back to stream. Let me look at the Stargazer to see there's no like extra dialogue. Okay. So which way do I want to go now? I was kind of scared that I was pointing off of... Oh, yeah, now I remember. There's the ladder up there. I was afraid that I was aiming off the ledge, just about to lunge to my death. Oh, so those things respawn. Oh, yeah, that would make this area a bit more of a nuisance to go through, huh? Uh-oh, music's fading. Kind of makes me want to creep around a bit more. Yeah, now this area feels a lot more like Karthus or even the Chalice dungeons to an extent. My normal policy is to go up, but I'm going to make an exception this time. Oh man, are you serious? That would have been a good gank spot for me. These dudes seem easy enough to fish for backstabs. Fable Catalyst. I just had to be so curious. Speaking of curious, man, my dog is like... I should have named him George, because he will like stick his head in every single bag known to man. Oh no, we got Hercules. I got turned around. I don't remember how to block that. Well, that could have ended up a lot worse than it did. Wait, what? Okay. That was strange. Oh, it's like the little lip of the thing. Well, may as well go with the elevator option for now. Because this might just take me back someplace. So yeah, my dog is extremely nosy, like anytime... I don't even know how that happened. I'm just kind of laughing on the inside at that. Anyway, maybe now I'll finish the story that my dog is so nosy that like anytime you go grocery shopping, he will try to inspect every single bag, just stick his whole head in them, and like I've yelled at him about doing that or like trying to like look in the fridge anytime it's opened. And he just is too curious to really care. He has made his cost benefit analysis and decided that curiosity wins out every time. It's a little weird looking. Okay. Elliot's dog, you must inspect all bags and boxes. Packages contain food and toys. Yeah. Some of it might be like... Nah, I can't even like really blame the bark boxes or anything like that. Because there's plenty of packages which are not for the dogs. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Or did I even pick that dude? I don't think so. Full moonstone. So that one should have been fine. So that's the bad one. I should fully upgrade my weapons now that I'm actually starting to get duplicates of the moonstones. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit apprehensive as to whether or not this would break too. Because it would have been very on brand. I wonder if our muscular robot is still down there, or if he's gone. With the scorpion's return, it makes me feel like he should still be there. So, I think this might still break. Oh, that was a grab. Okay. I think having the pummel protector on is still good. Oh, he moved a little bit faster than I was expecting. What a maroon. Oh. Now I'm the maroon. I feel like I did worse that time. So before messing with the lifts and whatnot, I probably need to go through the lift and through that fake secret door to get to that area, and that's probably what killed me last time. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. And so there's another door over here, which I was skipping, but now I'm curious as to what's in it. Not that one. Oh, this is the Trinity door. Use the Chosen One's Trinity key. Ruh-roh Raggy. Is this the king of all riddles? Was this the king of all riddles? Why does he have Longinus in him?
Factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding, or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real You? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you?
Well, puppets can't lie, and even if they could, I feel like I would want to lie since I can, so I'm just gonna say human.
Finally, you understand! Yes, we are human. We may be trapped by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood. It's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now retire.
Ooh, Alchemist's Cape and Quartz. So if he's Arlecchino, he's the one who killed Venenia's parents, allegedly.
The play is over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Though that would be my choice. But you can't stay here. Not if you want to live.
Okay, so looks like we have a talk option. About how he called, about whether he's a serial killer. Let's go with this one first.
Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it, blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something. A approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph.
Right, I'll be honest, I don't remember what sign he was talking about leaving behind.
The play is over.
So anyway. Oh, the truth behind the Vanini incident? Sweet.
Vanini? Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him. And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? For giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many I have committed since, the Vaninis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets. Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. Oh, what a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Vanini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Vanini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Moon World warrior toy. So that was like the mascot thing that we fought in the swamp, it looks like.
The play is over.
Okay, I was gonna try to attack him regardless. How he called.
Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? How? Of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like. It's your life. So, come on. Now or never. This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she, is worth saving. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well, awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. So, I have simply been sharing. Why bother? Well, I was bored. Is there any more human motivation in all the world? What if I made a puppet of a human, the way they made humans of puppets? What could possibly be more fun? More suitable? The play is all...
All right, so that's a lot of exposition to work through there. His comments about curiosity being the most human of emotions is kind of funny to me, especially since I was talking about how I should have named my freaking dog George earlier in the stream because he's such a curious boy. So maybe my dog is human after all. But the other stuff that is kind of curious to me is if Arlecchino is the way he is because like Ergo is essentially human essence stored and whatnot, potentially from the dead and whatnot. I wonder who he was in life and if that has any bearing on his psyche as a puppet or if something was kind of lost in the transition there. It's not entirely clear. So it kind of seems like he was the one responsible for the puppet frenzy to a large degree by sharing Sophia's power and potentially overriding the Grand Covenant, I guess. So anyway, Clownscum says you were never a fan of this character because he seems a little too goofy, too jokerish, I guess. Yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from with that, but I think looking at things through his perspective of essentially being a dead person forced into the body of like essentially an unkillable zombie, I don't necessarily blame him for losing his morality if he ever had it to begin with, or doing essentially blasphemous acts since he's kind of a being born of blasphemy to begin with, if that makes any sense. And so him trying to cure boredom and curiosity, it's, you know, not very commendable the way that he's doing it, but at the very least I can kind of understand that dark, twisted human emotion within him for wanting to accomplish that, because he probably has a lot of angst at the world and the alchemists for being in the position that he wound up in. So yeah, he's kind of tragic and a bit more... I'm trying to find the word for it. I don't know. I think there's a certain amount of sympathy I can still kind of have for this dude if he was ever like sane to begin with. So there's a lot of unanswered questions about his personality and whatnot. And I'll need to read the items that he gave us. I also don't remember what item mentioned him before that he like left behind. So I kind of want to double check what it was. I really, really, really want to attack him right now, but I think I can also wait, hold off, give Vanini the stuff first, and then come back if it doesn't work out. So, you know, let Vanini get his own just desserts, I guess. Alchemist cape. Ooh, that's fancy. The cape worn by alchemists. It is made of a luxurious fabric befitting people who take pride in being the masters of Krat. The alchemists believed themselves to be Krat's true masters. Naturally, the clothes they wore were so elegant and luxurious that they were said to wear Krat's wealth on their shoulders. Yeah, I don't blame them. Okay. Asenex doesn't think he's enough to make the puppet frenzy. Maybe not. But there's some other stuff going on beyond like the whole phone call business, it seems. Could he be the petrification disease? I don't know. So rather than trying to go out the door this time around, I'll wait until going back down, I suppose. But I don't... I guess I should have made that. I just probably took too long because I was reacting more than anything else. So this is back to the top? Oh, that scared me. This dude kind of walks like a church servant. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Please don't kill me. Did it just disappear before I could get the thing? That's annoying. Alright, so I think this took us up higher than I'd been before. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming this would be where I first came in. Yes, okay. So I needed to go all the way down and then up. So I'm going to go back to the elevator. I'm going to go through that one room if I can. And then down the hallway that had like the pressure plates. All right. Splendid ergo chunk, so not entirely worth it. Oh, that did a lot more damage than I expected. So we got another elevator here. So now I get to be paranoid about all 4 rooms. Or corners, walls, whatever. Can't wait to get destroyed by a mini-boss or some crap. Is that a person? Yes? Oh, it's a merchant? Why does it look so tall?
I'm not going back. I'm sick of consuming ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside.
Ooh, a new emotion to share. Happy. See, it says you're not sure how that means they can leave, but good luck, pal. You know, if new people can get in, that can certainly mean people can get out, right?
I can read memories of ergo. That's what I was made for. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume ergo to read it. Why does it work like that? It's the worst. I can read memories, but I can't even dream of tastes, smells, or songs. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm escaping. When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street. I can read memories of Ergo is... It's the worst. I can't...
Alright. Hey Stella, welcome back to stream. So that dude's gonna try to go to Rosa Isabel Street. I wonder if a path was closed off before? Oh no, this one's actually opening for once. So I feel like this is definitely gotta lead to a boss? No, this is the... Okay. That's that. Trying to think if there's any other spot that I wanted to explore before like resetting the area, the enemies in the area. So I might need to go to Rosa Isabel Street next, but I don't know if this dude will still stick around. And then the other thing that I need to do is go back and use my quartz and or upgrade my weapons. Right, so there's nothing over here apparently, except for this illusory wall. Bro, how crazy would it have been if my just joking around right there like actually revealed an illusory wall, and you guys would be like, "Ah, he's watched what's happened here before." Cue up the Rikio "You're Free Now" clip? I'm not sure what you're talking about. And Stella says crystallized time, huh? I don't know. So that should bring us to that ladder area, right? Just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, that looks like the other shoe dropping right there. So I'm just gonna go teleport straight to the hotel. Oops. Wait, how did I move that to equipment? Oh, just move to equipment. That's a weird thing to include in the menu like that. Has there ever been any illusory walls? Not exactly. We've definitely had a couple enemies pop out of walls from time to time, but no such illusory ones. Because they had the picture of like this version of Antonio's portrait, I wonder if the loading tips have been updating and whatnot to some small degree.
At the house of Vanini.
Okay, so I did buy all those upgrades. Good to know. I'm gonna upgrade my weapons if I can.
You are here.
And then talk to Vanini. Yeah, may as well upgrade this one to full if I've got 3 of them. Should do this one? Okay, I've got 3. Oh, so this goes to +5. Ah, screw it. Since I haven't been using other technique weapons. I kind of want to use this instead of the saw blade, because it seemed a little bit faster, but I don't really have like a lot of upgrade options. So I guess I'll just wait unless I can buy more from the butler, which I don't feel as though I've
No matter what
expanded his inventory enough. Yeah. So I'm sold out of those. So I feel like I've missed things. But I still can't do it at this point in the game. Two Hit says is an FGC reference. Would be played at the closing out of Evo. You think Spooky started it? Oh, okay. That is a kind of scene that I just don't have a lot of exposure toward.
The toy? But how? The toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure.
I regret that. I should have read the toy's description, but I forgot.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Right, I guess that's it with him. I'm kind of surprised he didn't ask if we dealt with Arlecchino or his location. It's kind of surprising, to be honest. So anyway, the last time I was here, I was able to pick up and hold the cat. So I seem to be a real boy now. Okay, so we've hit our max, which appears to be 99. Two Hit says there's some FGC/Souls overlap. A lot of notable FGC people are also into Souls games. Yeah, I think people like G9 and stuff do a lot of fighting type games.
Apparently, I must remain. Be careful out there, won't you?
Which, as we were watching that like one video, who I don't remember the video title or who it was by, because I have the best of memories with that kind of thing. They were comparing like the Souls games to fighters, and I thought there were a lot of parallels there as well. So I can't use that anymore. Auto Charge Legion, Perfect Guard, Fable Enhance. I'm really tempted to get this one, Charge Fable when reviving, but wait, wasn't there one upon using like items? Charges Fable upon pulse cell use. Oh, this might be better than the other one. Stagger attack from behind. Stagger duration is really good. Fable Arts effect duration. I might want this one. Yeah. Okay. Still can't seem to use this portrait. Has it grown more? It looks like there's a couple more like leaves sprouting at the end of it. Sal asks, what's FGC? And Chadwick and Two Hit said the fighting game community. Oh yeah, and I don't remember if I welcomed Chadwick back in. I saw his jinkies earlier, but I think I was like talking to somebody or something like that. And I may have overlooked it. Man, every time I like look at the piano thing here, I get really excited for the Final Fantasy Rebirth thing. I haven't played the demo, so, but I've heard like it's supposed to take place in the Nibelheim flashback, which, oh man, I'm so excited. Anyway, as far as like the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stuff goes, I'm really excited to see how good or disappointing Hotel Crowd. Who is that? Oh, that's got to be the old puppet.
Might I have a moment, puppet of Geppetto?
So as I was saying, yeah, I hope the mini games are going to be good because they really help break up a lot of the monotony of the Final Fantasies, and I felt like 16 was really lacking on that front, and I think it's one of the most under-celebrated parts of the original Final Fantasy VII.
Ah, good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say, and I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no one else, you see. His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate. And he had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
Resplendent ergo chunk.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Alright, well that pretty much seems to be it with that. So I wanted to double check the Barren Swamp puppet since we got the new happiness gesture. And potentially Rosa Isabel Street. But I'll go back to the one area that I was at before that just to see if the subject 852 or whatnot is still there. Anyway, so Chadwick says you just have a crush on Zach. No, not really. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the story with all of that and everything. But I'm very, very apprehensive, to be honest. Two Hit still wishes the Chosen Undead could have made it into Smash. I'm not going to lie, when I saw the trailer for Sephiroth get announced, I literally blinked when he slashed Galeem. So I just saw Galeem turn into like a black orb. And I was like, oh my god. Are they bringing in Goku? Because it looked like, you know, an inert Dragon Ball for a second. And then as soon as I heard the first note of One Winged Angel, I was just like, holy crap. Like, it was like the last person I would have expected to be in Smash at that point, since they'd already had Cloud. And it was like the one character that I wanted for like an extremely long time, probably the most, but at that point, like, there was just no way in my mind that it could have been him. And yeah, I really do like to play as Sephiroth too. Chadwick says, when they announced Snake and Bayo before we ever got Simon and Richter, it was dark days. Two Hit says, Byleth still feels almost like a chosen undead given all the different weapons. I can kind of see that. My gripe with Byleth is that she's just another dragon, not dragon warrior, but Fire Emblem character. And they've already got so many, and they all just ended up feeling pretty bland and similar to each other in many ways. But Byleth does kind of stand out as like different as far as the moveset goes. She needs a little bit of work to feel a little bit more viable. She's just kind of like a little bit too slow. And her neutral game isn't the best, but nor is her recovery's okay, but it's not the best. It's better than some characters. The Fire Emblem spam is kind of a bummer. At least Byleth is absurdly technical. So even though I was really excited for the Dragon Warrior character or Dragon Quest character being Hero, I was kind of disappointed, and I felt like it might have been a better representation of the series to use one of the side characters. And part of the reason I'm disappointed with Hero is that he's just kind of like another bland swordy, which it's fine. He is kind of like a mascot, and I do appreciate that they use like the heroes from multiple series or multiple games in the series. But for my money, I think, I can't remember her name in Dragon Quest XI, Veronica, the little girl that wields like a staff, I think she probably would have been the best choice for like varying up the roster, because she's just a very, very different archetype than a freaking swordy, you know?
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks.
All right.
Hello, my only friend.
So I guess there's still more gestures to learn and whatnot. We're going to go back to the one area, the Arch Abbey, and then see if our guy is still around. Alright, was dealing with the dog there for a second. Two Hit can't ever complain about swordy characters because you wanted Travis Touchdown and you would have definitely been another swordy. Who is Travis Touchdown? Chadwick says Mega Man is also deeply underrepresented. Oh man, some of my top picks for like another Smash character, even though they'd end up being swordies, would be Sigma and or Zero.
I can read memories of Ergo. It's the one. I can't.
826. He's a big boy. Tall boy, at least. Astanex hasn't played Smash in ages. Kind of thinking about getting back into it. I don't know, like, if you could say, like, to get back into it. It's just one of those games where I tend to pick up and play when I want to, or if somebody's talking mad trash to me, and I want to, you know, duke it out. Chadwick says, wouldn't it be great if you could play Smash online like a real game? Are you talking about in terms of like the netcode and whatnot, or are you just like lamenting Nintendo Online and all that stuff? Or do you mean like a specific version of Smash, like 64 or Melee and whatnot? Did I? No, I didn't need to go this way. The other way was probably faster. Actually, doesn't matter. I mean, if I'm already here. Travis Touchdown is from No More Heroes? Okay. I've heard of that game. I haven't really looked into it too much, though. So Travis Touchdown has a beam sword. He would have had a counter with Dark Step, and he also uses wrestling moves. Asenex says, in order to justify the purchase, he becomes a professional assassin. The games are boss fights against other assassins. From No More Heroes? Okay. He uses a beam sword he bought online. Okay, I see. And he could use his mech for Final Smash? Nice. Scowly says, nothing's funnier than playing as Little Mac and accidentally launching yourself off the stage. That is the Little Mac experience, isn't it? I'm trying to remember. So I think the gigantic golden butterflies were just alchemical boosters. So I'm not going to worry about that for now, at least. Hey, Teen Sith, how's it going? Ready to see me get got by whom I'm assuming is going to be Camille? Actually, I can't tell what that is. Chadwick says Zero is Keiji Inafune's longest lasting mean joke. What do you mean by mean joke? Okay. Here we go. I'm in water. I'm gonna fight Yorm.
Whoa! Is that you?
So Black Cat and Rose, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna get ganked.
Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first.
Why do we even have to fight at all?
You don't get near my sister, got it?
Can I like just run past him? Curious that there's not like a real fog wall. So can I just cheese him? He's leashed. So this looks pretty cheesy already. I don't know why that second one didn't block. You know, this dude's fighting pretty well. Remarkably well for somebody who's blind, right? Oh Lord, he coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh, he's leashed. What a maroon. Watch this be inoperable. What? Anyway. Gemini's emergency protection. Hey Scalzi, how's it going? Have any significant lore things happened while you're sleeping and missed the first hour? Kind of, yeah. Oh, I just didn't see that. I'm a little bit blind sometimes. Stella says, did I not call they would fight you? Interesting. Oh, another stargazer. I wonder what'll happen if I just rest. So we got like an angry boy up there. Okay, I guess I don't necessarily need to fight the black cat, so I'm just gonna skip it, because I don't want to fight him. Chadwick says, Inafune is the father of Mega Man, except he never liked him. Zero was an attempt to do what he wanted, and everyone said, no, this is a Mega Man game? What's this red guy? Oh yeah, I remember that story. I don't necessarily think it was like a mean joke, but yeah. So he's like, fine, he's the cooler older brother to this Mega Man robot now. He's the real main character. He had a pretty good role in the first game. I thought his design was a hell of a lot cooler when I was like, you know, 5. Is this a door? No. Okay. Traps over there. Scraps over here. Another Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. Running away from a fight, eh? You do like the use of cuneiform in the walls here? Yeah, I think Stella said the same thing yesterday. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this moveset now. It is satisfying seeing them like break in half like that when they get got. I thought it was bait. So let's get in an angle where the dude can't snipe me. How did I clank like twice? That was weird. That's kind of spooky. Okay. He'd let you off without fighting if you became fruit friends? Well, he shouldn't have done diddly lied to me. This is one of the rooms of all time? Where the hell is Proto Man or like a boss robot lineup character like Pokemon Trainer? I mean, there was treble and bass, right? To go along with Rock Man. So we got some doodlies hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, attribute resistance ampule. So this looks like a pit of puppets beneath us. I thought something was going to drop down, but that's not the something that I thought. I clanked. I was afraid my fire buff was going to run out. I clanked! I clanked! Should probably use the scythe more often because it kind of like cheats and I could just use pillars. Can't exactly say to line of sight, but something like it. Why is it foggy in here and not outside? Because we're getting closer to the source of the ergo thing. Or something. Just waiting for more things to drop from the ceiling. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, the fact that it just like goes through walls like that. So there's our ceiling boy. One of them. Oh. Two-hitter quitter. You didn't think they leashed enemies in these games? Yeah, I've noticed there's been a couple enemies leashed, but I typically don't really like to do that too much. Oh, I forgot about the projectile already. That thing running around the pillar after me just kind of reminded me of what it's like to play with my dog sometimes. Because he will chase me around the table. Well, really what happens is I chase him around. And his like favorite thing to do is run, and he's just like ridiculously fast. So there's no way like I'll ever actually have a snowball's chance in hell of catching him. But every once in a while I'll like stop. And then he'll realize that the table is between us, and he'll get his barrier aggression and start barking. It's like, because he can't get me, despite like me being the one who is chasing him a moment before. Oh, this dude's tanky. Uh-oh. Okay. I was trying to do that, but failed spectacularly. Thought I saw something. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Oh no. That's not what I wanted at all. At all. Oh, I forgot about that move. I still got it, baby! Well, that just makes me feel like a G. Okay, so there's a chest over there, and it looks like a dead end, so I'm gonna run that way. Aren't collies supposed to be super smart? So my dog is not exactly a collie. He's a border... I guess he is, but... Yeah, he's like half border collie and half greyhound. The reason why I was just like, oh no, he's not a collie, and then I was like, wait, he is a collie, is because I was told originally that he was like an Australian Shepherd Greyhound mix, but then like after I looked at it, I was like, no, he's not an Australian Shepherd. He's like a collie. So I just kind of like spaced there for a second. Oh. Oh no, I forgot. Every time I forget what that means. That almost one-shot me again. I mean, that almost five-shot me again. Get too excited for the viscerals. Which, even though that is kind of annoying, I do appreciate it because it does add a bit of spice and variety to dealing with certain visceral style encounters. Mechanical cryptic vessel. Ooh. Right. Greyhounds are also smart dogs. Sobbing. He's not dumb. He's just very silly. He's a goofy guy. Chadwick said, we all just thought Zero was a girl for the first game, but we were like 8 and 10, your brother and friends. I think I kind of thought Zero was a girl as well, to be honest, because like the long hair and whatnot. At first I thought it was a cape, but he also just kind of looked pretty feminine for a Super Nintendo sprite-based character. Chadwick says, your Switch is right here and your Smash is right here. Maybe you should play it. I do enjoy playing Smash. My internet is kind of crappy though, so I can't really ever have anything else going on at the same time, because then I'll lag, and that's when I actually get upset at a video game. Who on earth wrote the lyrics to the Smash theme song? No brain, only zoom. Does he try to hurt me? No, not exactly. No, I can't say that he's tried to hurt me. Stella had a butcher disappear on her once in DS1, and it still chased you across the map without you knowing it, and it scared the hell out of you like 10 minutes later. Yeah, DS1 had a certain amount of charm, I guess we could say. Right. So this is an encrypted storage device in the shape of a metal cylinder. The storage... Okay. This doesn't say anything. I forgot... They didn't have anything too unique about them, at least in that form. So I still have no idea if I'm going the proper way or a way that I'll need to backtrack from, because there's other things I want to explore. It's kind of been like one of the weirder experiences of this game, where it feels like it could have multiple branching paths, but I feel like I'm just accidentally constantly choosing the, you know, path of progression. And then needing to go back to like search for what I missed, and it only being like 2 or 3 things. Oh no. So this took me right back to the very beginning. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this and then drop down and explore on the other half of this door, I think. Alright, so this is where the first dude dropped down to get me. Alright. Fable Catalyst. I think I heard one behind me as well. Oh! I didn't know they did that. Dim Ergo Crystal. This has got to be like the most. Oh no, I guess I just never really noticed. This is the way I just came, right? I mean, I was up there, but... So there's this area closed off here, I think it was. Right, that one. So before going that way, I'm just gonna like double check all these other sections. Oops. So that's where I came in from. I'm kind of glad I came back this way. Oh no, I did turn this on. So I guess this was just a shortcut, which didn't matter because that's the first room I came through. So that was just blocked off. Okay. So I feel as though I've explored this little section fully enough. Stella says the leashing thing is funnier in games where most enemies are leashed and then you find one of the few which aren't. Yeah. I think like Black Knights don't get leashed very much in Dark Souls 1. Although I might be misremembering. Oh, we got the mascot thing, damn it. The thing I didn't read. I'm scared. What thing do I have on? Doesn't matter now. That's terrifying. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, I should just use the pillars. He's like, screw that. That's hilarious. Just gonna do it again. About time, holy crap. That felt like it did no damage. Quartz. Dunk. I can't use the D-pad. Why are you not allowed to use the controller for the game? Like for the menus in Smash? I'm like, you can use controllers for Smash. What's he talking about? Yeah, that's probably one of my only few complaints about Smash Brothers is that you can't really rebind things. You want to use the D-pad in-game for playing. Yeah, understandable. Why can't you? Because screw you, that's why. Astynic said, you never gotten why games have mascots like that, even working right? Kids would be terrified. It's kind of funny because I saw a post earlier today where somebody was like, the one thing that Persona 3 has made me appreciate more is that it doesn't have a mascot character like Persona 4 or 5, and I'm already terrified of the mascot character that they're going to use for Persona 6. Oh, that just scared me. Maybe not scared, startled. I never get scared, right? I almost went for it, and I was like confident I was about to get pushed off the ledge. What is with this place? All this extra scaffolding? So we got a big old church hunter style dude over there. And a little Lilin next to him. So those dudes can't be backstabbed. So I'm going to wait for him to do his patrol, turn around, and then I'm going to try to get the little guy first. So let's change the thermite to the saw blade. Still cluster grenade, actually, because I never use those. Is he just chilling? What the hell is that? Oh no, they're coming. Oh, I got lucky. Get away from the ledge. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Okay. Managed somehow to deal with that. That third dude dropping down, that was something. Oh, there's a fourth dude? That's a lot of dudes. Chadwick says, aren't they all just little demons from SMT, the Atlas mascots? So you're thinking of Jack Frost and whatnot? There was 5 dudes? I forgot those ones explode. So, looks like they're in these crow's nests. Anyway, yeah, there's Jack Frost as the Atlas mascot, but what people were talking about was like Morgana, the little cat guy in Persona 5 specifically, as a terrible mascot character. This area is pretty long so far. The fact that I've like run out of my special healing power juice. Astanex says they have a mascot character, the bestest boy Kodomaru. I don't know who that is. He's introduced much later than the ones in 4 and 5. Yeah, it was Jack Frost, as I thought. Jack Frost is in most Atlas games, even as a cameo. Stella says, almost everything she knows about SMT comes from Marsh videos, and most of those videos are the old games. He did a video on all the novels once, though. They're a chip. I don't even know if I knew that they were not models, but novels. Kodomaru is in P3. He's a dog who joins the team. He's very cute and, barring his persona abilities, is smart as well as a trained dog. Okay. So, I know there was like Pascal in one. I guess his name isn't Pascal, but I always called him Pascal. Because I always thought it'd be funny to name a dog Pascal. Maybe his name was Pascal. Anyway. It's not entirely relevant right now. It's not irrelevant either. I need like a shortcut ladder or something. Don't necessarily want to go that way yet. Fudge. Sawtoothed wheel, attribute resistance, ampule. I wonder if I went this way and around, if that guy would have ganked me. Sweets. Like, this is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh, yep, I hear it, I hear it. Brilliant. Okay. So before actually activating this, I'm going to run back through this area again to just double check. Whew. Okay, Pascal was the dog in SMT1? Okay, that was actually his name. Maybe that's where I got the idea from, of naming a dog Pascal. He winds up as Cerberus, true story. Despite being a lot higher than the player, and no, normally he obeys due to loyalty. Oh, really? Because when I got Cerberus, I was like, he was not so great when I got him, unfortunately. Or maybe he is initially higher, but he just kind of gets outscaled pretty hard. We got some iRobot style puppetry going on. So that room is clear. Okay, I'm surprised I never went through that one. So this should take us over here. This is the mascot room. That was an accident. Yeah, the SMT spinoff was SMT If, and then, as you said, like, they spun that off even further to become Ibunroku Persona. Where's all this stuff coming from? I cleared this area. Or so I thought. Oh no, it just reset. That's funny, okay. Personas from the If timeline? Okay. Yeah, I always wanted to play Persona, or not Persona If, SMT If, but I just kind of never really got around to it. And to be fair, I also wanted to go through Shin Megami Tensei 2, but I also didn't get around to it. I played like the very beginning, so what had happened was I played through Shin Megami Tensei, the original, and then my game kind of got bugged, and I didn't really feel like undoing a lot of the progress that I had made because I was in the final dungeon, but it stopped letting me use certain demons in my party. Ah, that was loud. Alright, so I'm just gonna kill this dude and then probably go back. Feels good. Okay, so these dudes aren't very tanky, but they explode. There's a ladder here, some butterfly crap, 2 dudes there. Dude, I do not want to mess with this. Damn it! I thought I was fine. Okay. Chadwick says, do they still make Shin Megami Tensei games which are not part of the If continuity? Yes. So Shin Megami Tensei 5 should not be in the if continuity as far as I understand. But I'm not like the most astute observer of the Mega 10 games. I've played a couple of them, but they kind of went off the deep end for me in a lot of them, so it's kind of harder for me to really stay super invested in them. Like, I really enjoyed the first game. The second game was kind of like more post-apocalyptic, and that's whatever. I didn't really have enough time to play it. And then I think SMT3 was kind of off the rails. And then SMT4 was also off the rails. And then SMT5 seemed even further off the rails. Dang, that reaches kind of far. That did nothing? Literally nothing? Oh, I thought he was the minigun user. That thing's gonna disappear. Okay. Yeah, because I thought he was a minigun user, I was a little bit terrified to try to go for that butterfly, but that's not gonna be too big of a deal. I'm gonna explore a bit more, and then I'll like teleport back to the hotel to use, I think, the quartz we picked up, and then we've got that one cryptographic canister to turn in as well. What's the most annoying thing to deal with? The little dog guy. I take it back. The church servant is the most annoying. Oh, there's stairs here. Okay. that corpse. Or can you even call it a corpse if it's a puppet? So there's two dogs. Red Fox's amulet. Ooh-wee. +3 for motivity and technique. The Wolf family swordsmanship that has passed down through generations is famous for being sophisticated and refined. The occasional blind spot that appears as a trick for an even deadlier attack, so one must be careful. Ooh, I wonder if this is like legitimate foreshadowing. So if cat and fox are related and they're both wolves, does that tie into the other wolf thing that I saw a moment ago, which I don't remember what it is already? Anyway. Yes, there was an old comedian named Red Fox. And there was a comedian named Red Skelton. I can't go that way. So I guess the church servant way is pretty much the only way to go now. Catherine, of all things, is in the Persona timeline? Like that, the game Catherine? Or Asenek says SMT5 is SMT3 2.0. Same sort of story, different characters and areas, but same story ideas? Okay. Chadwick feels like if the if people were just like, you know JoJo, right? What if we just did that? Not exactly. It's kind of hard to describe. Trying to get him away from the danger zone. Oh, he's leashed. Rip. Okay. No. It's not red skeleton. It's skeleton. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought it was skeleton as well, because my mom was a big fan of it. But my mom also told me about him like in October. So between that and like watching, oh wow. So these things are kind of gimmick dudes. You just hit them in the back once, and that's why they fall over. Okay, I will certainly remember that. So I can't backstab them directly, but there's that. So yeah, my mom was a big red skeleton fan, and she told me about it when I was like 4 or 5, and it was October, so it just definitely seemed like some Halloween style stuff. So I'm going to stick with the normal policy of staying on the high ground first and then working my way down. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's going to drop down and get me. Oh, that's a big boy, huh? What is this? It's a DS2 golem. I didn't have any stamina. Oh, it's because of shock. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Legion caliber. Sweet. Oh. Where did this come from? Was this inside this? What the hell? Looks like a shark from the fishing hamlet almost. Sword blade. And yeah, I guess this dude was just chilling behind this wall with no entrances. That's kind of annoying. At least make it like look a little bit more natural. Okay. So it is the game, Catherine? Okay, thank you. 2-Hit hasn't played the JoJo game. You love the manga and anime, though. Catherine has a cameo in P5. The main character shows up in a bar. It's funny. Chadwick says, there's been a bunch of JoJo games, and you don't know if any of them are great. Heritage for the Future is a Capcom game built out of Darkstalkers, so maybe it's good? Darkstalkers. Now that's a name that takes me back. The music's gone away. There's still more I want to explore, but we get a cool little lift. Carcass body fluid bottle. I'm still half expecting things to either drop out of the ceiling or onto, like, behind the wall and get me. Gotta try to look at all the walls if I can. There we go. Normally I would try to take this moment to read chat, but you know. There was already one FromSoft special. Oh no, we've got like a Demon Souls Vendrick, not Vendrick, what's his face? Alant style elevator right here. Takes an age and a half. Okay, brilliant. I was the first to be completed. I will go forth on my own into the new world. So that sounds like Camille, which is kind of what I've been suspecting. At least there's a shortcut in this one. Yeah. Oh, right. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Darkstalkers. I really enjoyed that anime. I guess it's technically not anime when I was a kid, because apparently it was only like a Western thing. And then, like, they made the games out of it, or the toys. It's kind of really weird how much that was a thing back in, like, the 80s and 90s, where they literally made shows to, like, market games and toys to children. Because it just seems like it'd be way more expense than it's worth, but I guess toys and whatnot were extremely lucrative. I wonder how much I would regret this. Maybe a lot, probably a lot. I could always come back and then try to see if it goes anywhere. Okay, no, that's lower anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Oh, I almost just walked off the edge. Don't forget the ad revenue on the show too. That's true, but if they really wanted the ad revenue, they would like actually make full-blown shows rather than just like a one-time seasonal thing. You know, like it would, at that point, you're just in the show business industry, not like toys. But for them, that was certainly not the case. So there's that ladder over there. Let's go down that ladder. Full Moonstone. Nice. Ugh. I forgot to turn Nightbot on. No wonder why I'm like all stiff and crap. I've not been correcting myself. Oh no, Sen's Fortress. Somebody got here. Oh, so there's actually a gap between them. I thought they were like all filled up. Okay. Quartz. Nice. So is that 2 quartzes that I've got? Yeah, I'm just gonna warp. I might only have 1 quartz, but I know I've got the cryptogram thing. Darkstalkers is a fighting game in the series. Wait, no, okay, that's the same name. I don't know why I thought it was a different name. I was like, did I say the wrong thing earlier? It was a fighting game series in Japan that Capcom never figured out how to market in the US properly, which is really weird because I mean the cartoon was pretty decent. I mean, of course, I was probably like 8 when it came out, so it might not have actually been decent, but you know, it was interesting enough. Like, I didn't know that there's a game for it, essentially. I thought it was the cartoon first. What am I doing? Leveling up. cryptogram, quartz. Oh, I do have 2. So I think I stand corrected about being able to finish off this tier of upgrades. So I'll be able to get the 2nd Legion arm. I'm a real boy. Stella says, you say that like one of the most successful movies last year wasn't at least partially a toy commercial? What movie are you talking about? I'll be honest, I don't keep track of that stuff super well. Chadwick says, the show was to promote the game that they didn't sell well in the US. It was a horrible mess for everyone. Yeah, it was a Saturn game? Oh yeah, of course. That explains it. If it was a Sega Saturn game, nobody was going to buy it because nobody had a Sega Saturn. Barbie? Oh, yeah, that's fair. But I feel like at that point, the Barbie movie isn't like isn't promoting the toys so much as it was like the other way around. Like, Barbie is in its own stratosphere. It's kind of unfair to compare it to like almost anything. Let's get a 2nd charge if I can. Oh no, that's like a full upgrade thing, isn't it? Huh. Enhanced Fable Catalyst effect. Oh, that's the item. That might be decent. Yeah, I feel like the special grindstone increase effect duration might be like the best of the consumable things that I can get. I'm tempted to do the Fable revive thing though. Fatal attack, Fable charger. Yeah, I guess I'll do the special grindstone, and then I will finish this tier off with the charge Fable when reviving. Oh, I probably did the wrong thing. I should have done revive Fable with using consumables. Oops. I goofed. Anyway, how do I switch between that? It's whatever. Still cannot use that. And I wonder if our guy has moved on to the next area. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night, and thanks for dropping in as always. So now we can put the puppet string on. What grinder am I using? Destruction, weapon stagger. Okay. I'm fine with this for now. Oh, I wanted to level up. So I can only level up once. Yeah, I just don't know what to get. And I can also start upgrading another Legion arm more if I choose. I was kind of hoping there were going to be more Legion arms. Falcon Eyes might be good. Oh well, I'm just not going to worry about it for now. So how do I switch the arms? Because if it's something that I need to just do at the campsite anyway, I might just literally go and respec my arm slot thing. Doesn't quite say. Wait, what did I just do? I pressed left. Okay, left for arm, right for weapon. That makes sense. I didn't know I could get punched out of the air like that. Thank you, Skyleezy. Let's go back to this. Did not mean that. All right.
You are here.
Okay, so I did pick up a couple more of these. Tempted to upgrade this a bit. I guess it'll work out. Alright, good enough for now. Oh, Nightbot getting me already? Oh yeah, I forgot about the cryptogram.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service? Oh, how long do you think it will take me to decipher it? Time me. Ecco! All done and all yours. For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
Right. Mechanical cryptic vessel decryption. Orders. The train doesn't leave anymore, and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. Uh-oh. An order form is attached for mutual trust. No gender preference. A request for bastard-style stalker equipment. Refer to the daughter of the Wolf family, codenamed Fox's equipment. Please obtain it by crafting or check if there's extra in stock. Even though she's cut ties with the Wolf family, she's still a wolf. She's got a good eye and the best equipment. Maybe we can look her up when we're upgrading our equipment. So where is this? In the destroyed town. I don't exactly know where that is. So I can't really talk to Alidoro to get the upgrades. We still have Hugo.
I want to give Alidoro's belongings to someone who knows.
So I don't have spares. So I might just be SOL because I got the Arm of God, which I haven't even really been using. So nonetheless, I'm at the very least going to check that area out. Yeah, I don't remember if that shark submarine thing was just on the loading tips before. I feel like it could have been, but it's whatever. So there's stairs. Okay, I think I know where this is. So I'm gonna go to the next one. It's the place that had like the 3 dogs and the one that jumped out of the window. Yeah, okay, this is the one. Speaking of like old game slash anime slash toy promotional series, does anybody remember? Damn it, what was it called? Zoids. That's what it was. Zoids. Because apparently that was a kind of similar thing. Wait, is this the right way? Where am I going? I feel lost. I guess it was through the door. Stuck on the wall. I'm stuck on the floor. Alright, whatever. I'll just grab all that. Hell yeah, Zoids was a model kit operation like Gundam still around. It just did a Monster Hunter crossover. So yeah, apparently I don't remember like how it was monikered. But the Zoids that was like on Toonami was like a purely American anime. And I had no idea about that. And I might have been consuming a bit of Darkstalkers with the Zoids crossover thing. Not crossover, but show. Then I think we have like 2 dudes up here. Yeah. I enjoyed that series of Zoids with like the white liger and whatnot. So this is wrong. I mean, I wanted to go down here, but I went about it the wrong way. Oh, there was a ladder there that entire time? I don't think I ever dropped down this way to explore, so this kind of works out actually. Oh, wait. No, this is different. Ow. The hell even just hit me? It was like behind me. I know that dude explodes. Okay. I'm surprised I missed all this. Special supply box? Okay, that makes way more sense. So this is probably what upgrades the butler's thing, so that way I could finish getting like the tertiary level of materials. So it wasn't like a quest related thing. Chadwick says, cool looking robots, exceedingly Japanese in your eyes. Yeah. A Japanese is better than yours. Zoid is a wordplay on animal robot, right? Zoido? I mean, I would need to double check, but I don't know. Beast robot? Like, Zoe isn't necessarily beast. The Zoe that pops out into my head right now is elephant. So I might just be having a moment here where, like, the first thing that comes into mind just kind of gets stuck. And I don't know if the do that they use is, like, the same do as in Doubutsu for, like, animal. So we got a merchant.
Who are you? I make deals only with established clients as a rule. What? Why are you showing me that? That's too suspicious for me. I'm not interested in third-rate stalkers like you. Piss off!
I done.
Who are you? What? That's too
Okay. So apparently I cannot do this, at least not yet, unless there's a way to duplicate boss ergo, which doesn't really seem to be the case. Alright, so we gotta just run past all these things and not get disrupted to death. Then I think I can go this way. Nope. Dang it. Pretty close. So I did want to use the abandoned hotel, I think.
buy something, and it... Just when you think things... Since the king caused a puppet frenzy, sometimes...
Alright, I could have just used the item anyway. Yeah, so Beast is Jew, not like Zoe. Duo type king, yeah. Stella saw an animated video today of a ground level view of a bunch of mechs earlier today. 9 out of 10 loses a point for no Cthulhu tech. The biggest one, unsurprisingly, was the last form of the mech from Gurren Lagann. Oh, really? That was the biggest one? Oh, yeah, well, I guess it depends on the version of the mech. I could see. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, let's talk to this dude.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my welcome to... This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir.
Gurren Lagann is what would have happened if Shinji got in the robot without whining. Yeah.
Serving her, welcome.
It's kind of funny how similar like Gurren Lagann, Mobile Suit Gundam, the original was, as well as Evangelion. Ooh, a rusty cryptic vessel. Ooh, a quartz. And ooh, a half moonstone. All of these that are needed. Another Legion caliber. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Tonitrus thing.
You are here.
Not enough. Oh, I need 130. Well, 124, but...
You are here.
Four plus 6, so that'd be like 30,000 ergo that I would need to get this to have enough materials. I'm gonna go to the alchemy tree because it's full, even though it'll just go into like my reserve inventory. It's whatever. My storage. Then I'll talk to Gangrene again just to see if he says the same thing, which I'm confident he will, but you never know.
Stalker, please.
I wonder whatever happened to the church lady. I'm a little tempted to like go and check out those old areas, but I don't want to waste more stream time on that. Gynax made Ava, then they made fun of Ava. Oh, the quartz. I almost forgot. I don't know what, like, next tier upgrade I want. Maybe the special grindstone thing. Restaggerable window. Guard regain. Cube uses. Don't care about that. So I got all of these ones. Okay. Cube. Fruit. Full cell recovery. Belt slots. Special grindstone uses is what I think I'm going to go for. I don't remember what's the difference between the attribute versus special resistance. I wish there's like a little bit of a guide to refresh me. This is it. Charges Fable upon full cell use. Seems like a decent thing. Because now I won't necessarily mind using something like the Joan of Arc sword if I could just recharge my Fable and then reset immediately. There's a joke in Furikuri about the dad having written a book on the deep mysteries of Ava. Oh, really? It's been a really long time since I watched it. Chadwick didn't understand the world enough to understand Furikuri at the time. You should go back and watch it again. It's a pretty decent anime, like a good coming-of-age story in a messed up kind of way. Also an amazing soundtrack in general.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service? Ah, thank you for coming. I was going a bit stir-crazy, as the poets say, cooped up in the hotel. Why don't I read the contents? I'm sick and tired of reading conversations between society's elite. Hide these, kill that, steal those. It's all the same. And the people who want them deciphered act as if it's the end of the world if they can't read them immediately. Tiresome. I am a simple, albeit brilliant man. Solving the code is what makes me happy. And with a friend at my side, what more is there to wish for? Perhaps sometimes I share too much. Thank you for listening. A little extra for you in there, my friend.
Orders. Find the cave blocked off by metal bars in the barren swamp. There's a reward at the end. Finally. Okay. Where did I just get this? What was I doing? I just like spaced out thinking about Zoids and Furikuri. Find the cave blocked off by metal bars in the barren swamp. There's a reward at the end of the new road. There's a place called Hermit's Cave. An old man who went crazy after losing his family locked himself up there to pray. It's strange in this age to hear about such a medieval-sounding story in Krat, but one thing's clear. It's a good place to hide treasure. Let's forget about the crazy old man, hide the stolen goods, and take them back out once it quiets down. Who in their right mind would imagine there's a treasure deep in a cave in the barren swamp? Once this panic is over, we'll be rich with the things we squirreled away. That kid's clothes seemed like good quality, too. Maybe that wolf girl fixed them up. So the fake Elidoro did mention something about a kid, like, having to, like, shut the kid up, I think? I'm gonna talk to Hugo real quick, or maybe I should rest first and then talk to Hugo. Fruity Cootie is what you get when you have the devs of Ava trying to make something to decompress from that. Yeah.
I want to give Alidoro's belongings.
Alright, nothing to worry about there. So he didn't really have too much to do with the barred entranceway, I suppose. Oh, I know what it was. It's because I missed that little area in this place. Okay. So it's just me missing things. That's why I'm doing it now. Bridge? Bridge. Oh, it was in the supply box. Okay, yeah, so it was. Okay, thank you. Shin Godzilla is what you get when Hideki Anno wants to push off finishing the Ava rebuild movies. Yeah. The Zoids rabbit hole is deeper than you thought. It really is. Like, I thought there was like the one cartoon, but apparently like it's this full thing. Alright, so let's check out this area I skipped. I may be a little bit over leveled for it now, maybe not. Maybe there's nothing at all. That should be purification ampule. There's a trap, which makes sense, I suppose. What did I step on? Oh, there's a tripwire. That's a different way of being blind for me. Okay. Every time I cross one of those rickety bridges, I'm just like waiting for it to break on me. Alright, so not too much important here yet. Seems like a trap. Okay. Someone's report notes notebook. This place is contaminated too. There isn't much extra water left. The kind hermit helped me, but he knows he's not going to last much longer either. Terrible mutations from the side effects of the petrification disease neutralization process. Many people of Krat will turn into carcasses, the alchemist's monsters. My friends are the only thing that come to my mind in my final moments. Lumacchio is ill, Sophia is missing, Lorenzini lost hope, H is dead, and here I am, Medoro. Okay. We risked our lives and fought from each post, but sometimes there are no rewards. Still, some things are left. Something even power and lies can't hide. The truth. Someone will unearth the truth. Someone will unveil the lie. Taking the extra step forward for the people coming behind. I believe that was my role. I am Medoro, the reporter. My weapon was my pen and the truth. Now I leave my records to you who visit this place. From Medoro. Oh. That wasn't like a whole lot of truth. Just a tiny bit of it, I guess, but okay. Was this like mirrored? Get the most loyal servant. Okay, we've seen that like 1,000 times. Okay. You think Anno is a stressed, bummed out fellow? And how? So what could have ever given you that impression? You know how Shinji doesn't get in the Eva? Anno doesn't want to finish the Eva. Anime Abandoned, the YouTube guy, has some incredible work on Eva and Anno. Zoid's Bigosaurus confirmed. It's a strong recommendation of Chadwick if I'm a fan of the 80s and 90s anime. Yeah. Yeah, I really adore the early 80s, 90s, maybe not so much the 90s, like kind of like the very late 70s, early 80s style of anime, where it's, you know, still quintessentially anime in its presentation, but they do have somewhat more realistic, like, character proportions and whatnot. I say somewhat because, I mean, it's not, like, super realistic by any means, but stuff like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, that is my jam right there. It's got to be like under here. There's a chest. How funny would it have been if that was like the first mimic? Ooh, another quartz. The chain. I could probably make that jump. I probably could not make that jump. This thing's kind of tanky. Wow, that took a really long time to break its posture. This area is kind of bigger than I was expecting. Okay. Did Shinji get with the old time traveling lady who is her mother's friend? Is that his mother's friend? The one based on Anno's wife? You just remember that time loop confirmed? So, I'm trying to remember her name, but he gets with like this girl that was in the originals at all. And it just kind of like feels a little bit shoehorned in at the end there, to be honest. Oh, so I really need to like warp back out to get to the rest of the area. Alright. Mari. Okay, yeah, that's her name. The end of the manga has Mari as a person who worked with his mom. Okay. Yeah, she seems kind of older than him, but not like ridiculously old. Well, I should probably rephrase that. She doesn't seem like the same age as like Gendo or anything, or like his mom. I didn't even realize it actually had a manga. Oh, this stays broken? That's wild. Actually, no, I take it back. I do know that they had a manga, but I remember distinctly that the anime came first. Oh. Okay, then. Just give me every status effect. Oh, it lives. I can't see how much HP it has. Must have like a tiny bit. Oh, I almost stepped off there unintentionally. If I die, I don't really care. I've only got like 3,000 ergo, but I'm curious. Okay, that's what I thought. The sound effect. She is a time traveler. She has a younger body, but she's as old as his mom. And then she gets with him anyway? I didn't need to know that. That's just as bad as Misato. If not, actually worse, because like, even though Misato is older than him, she's not like as old as Gendo. Wait, where am I going? Hermit's Cave. Do you think Ano just like screwing with people? Could very well be intentional. Yeah, I mean, I obviously don't know what's going on in the manga and whatnot, but now that makes me wonder if she's like, not necessarily manipulating Shinji, but effectively manipulating Shinji. Or let's just say like covering humanity's ass. And I'll be real, like, Naota from Furikuri is, like, a much more understandable version of Shinji. And Shinji is just, like, a much, much worse version of Amarore from Gundam. Oh, King of Puppets weapon rocks. Abuse the crap out of that. Oh, that's a cool axe. It may be a gilded prison, maybe. Black steel cutter blade and handle. That sounds cool. It's a great sword. We've got another storm slash and guard parry. So it's another advanced weapon. A metal cutter blade made by Vanini Company. The superheater device made from compressed ergo crystal emits great heat, and it can even cut through hard armor with ease. Ergo. The fact that such an incredible mineral exists in Krauts is a blessing from God. But how is this ergo formed? From Lorenzini Vanini's notes. The handle of a metal cutter made by Vanini Company. The handle was crafted from black iron with remarkable heat tolerance. The cutting machine is one of Vanini's first inventions. Even the people who called Vanini a geek could not scoff at his brilliant business acumen. Geek. Just watch G Gundam? Oh my god. Stella says their ages are all weird by the last movie because the pilot stopped physically aging from using Evas. Yes. And then at the very end they're grown because stuff you don't remember. Maybe it's implied they don't need Evas anymore and the effect waned off. So I think part of it is just due to like the third impact. I don't want to like get super deep into the weeds on like the Ava lore essentially, because I don't understand the rebuilds and whatnot as well as I could. I couldn't see where the thing was. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That was there. Is there a decay thing beneath me? Oh, I thought I had the backstab. Apparently I did not. Anyway. Alright. G Gundam, that one is so damn campy. Like, if you think Mobile Suit Gundam Wing is campy, just wait until you try to watch G Gundam. The water is strange. I'm not sure when it started, but my tears and blood have turned blue. Have also turned blue. Interesting that it says also turned blue. I've seen the revelation of the blue butterfly. They've asked me to free them from this prison of time. So they seem to have encountered Sophia. Medoro also seemed to have known Sophia, which is fascinating. The fairy is the far... Wait. The fairy is far. The fairy is crying. The hands on the clock have gone round... This is so annoying. Has gone round and round to find the boy's future. Huh. Well, that thing looks annoying. Oh, he blocked me. I'm stuck. Yeah, screw it. I got lucky there. No stamina. I should use the shot put. Or not. Okay.
Perhaps it's better to end this way. Yet, while the getting's good.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Here's aggro. Why was he aggro at me? Records. Mystery E-R-A Era? A-Ra? To protect the people you love, sometimes you must take steps through uncertain times and stand up again. Even in this era, when you can't see ahead of you, a piano rings with emotion. Mystery E-Ra to accompany the foggy mornings of Krat. Oh, Misty Era. Did I say mystery? Anyway. LP Ava Talk, new show. I've said before on some of my streams where I've considered like trying to explain both Dark Souls and Ava using each other for a video. But anyway. Stella thinks he was just trying to screw with people. And that's why he went off the rails with 2.22 for the rebuilds. So here's the treasure. Black cat's hunting apparel and quartz. The hunting apparel of the black cat. It is an extra set stolen by robbers who were drawn to its quality. As a cat who had lived alone in the slums, he trusted no one but himself. However, his mind changed completely when he met the fox. Do I have the cat mask? No. Okay. Fancy. So I guess that's it for the Hermit's Cave, huh? Now you legit just want to watch the Big O. I never really got into that one because it felt like a knockoff Batman for me. But if you really want me to inflict psychic/emotional damage on you, I will just mention the words Outlaw Star. Alright, so I'm going to use the quartz and then I'll go back to the last Stargazer and give the boss like a challenge or two before ending things for tonight's. What am I doing? Let's go up there. Cowboy Bebop for kids? Yeah. I have 2 pieces of quartz. That's amazing. So that's enough to fully upgrade this thing, I think. Wait, where was it? Okay, I'm blind. Just double checking all these. Okay, I can't use that. Enhanced pulse cell recovery, that might be good. Yeah, okay. Fable artifact duration, I might do that. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the effect duration. And I've got another special grindstone use. Okay, that's really nice. This might actually make it worth utilizing the special, like, perfect block one, or whatever. Okay. Arch Abbey Prayer Room. Gonna hydrate real quick. Chadwick asks, how deranged and passive-aggressive would FromSoft be if they were only allowed to make Dark Souls for 25 years? I mean, they're getting pretty close. I guess they did do Armored Core. But a lot of the games are kind of similar. Alright. First to be completed. Now they'll go forth into their own new world. Or on their own into the new world. That's kind of different. Anyway. Here we go. Wait, no, I take it back. Not go. I'm just charging up my Fable here. Probably should have bought the things with the rest of my money. The upgrade materials. But it's whatever. We'll just do our best, right? It's the cool Spear Knight thing. Oh, that's really cool. Lexasia the Complete. I whipped. Okay. How many got? How did I miss that attack? Oh, I dodged too slowly. That's kind of cool, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I think I want to dodge to the left. I couldn't move. All right. That wasn't too bad, it didn't seem, but I'm assuming this is like a multi-phase boss that the armor will come off and potentially reveal like a Camille or something like that. So let's think about this. So if this is a puppet... Anyway, yeah, I'll just try it. This is the only boss you one-shot? Nice, you did better than me. We'll keep whipping that. So the shield on her back does like deflect some damage. So maybe I want to like step in front of that and like an Ichiro blocker. I need stamina. Damn, I couldn't see her move through that. I'm going for broke. Uh-oh. Heal, please. There we go.
Oh, Simon. Your sword, Vexacian, swears to protect this tower.
It's raining. Got the Bride of Frankenstein here. Uh-oh. I don't like that. The hell? Oh, I looked down for the first time right then, and then got got. Damn. Holy crap. That hurt. Uh-oh. I was trying to move, but I didn't. Oh. I like looked away at my health bar for a second and almost got got. I'm gonna die. Oh, well, that was cool. Not really. Did not expect that in the slightest. Right, well, fire seemed to be doing okay for the most part. I'll keep going with it. You can fix her. She needs more sunlight? A little bit, huh? Though I'm not so sure how much the sun's going to help, like the equivalent of a corpse. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, if it works, it works. Alright, I need to dodge to the left. Oh, really? 3 times in a row? That's annoying. Did I just break her shield? Oh god, okay. I deserve that. Anyway. Electric Blitz / energy shock drains Fable, unfortunately. Oh, that's not too bad. I don't really use my Fable a lot to begin with. It's like the least debilitating of the status effects between the health regeneration and stamina one. Well, that was awkward, but I'll take it. That's annoying. I forgot you had a follow-up. Or that's okay. Oh, come on. I mean, that was me, but it still sucks. I'm surprised I lived. Can dodge. I'm doing way worse this time around. Doesn't she do that like 3 times? Oh man, okay. So I really need to, I don't know, just be on my toes for that? Okay, I'm out of the Fable. It's gonna hurt. What? Okay. I don't know how to deal with that just yet. You're not sure what's funnier, if she was just that tall before taking the finished cure, or if the cure changed her into a 7'5" Amazon queen? If she taunts beforehand, she does it 3 times? Okay, makes sense. So maybe I should put the Fable cleanser things on. I should probably have like a decent stockpile. Just don't know how much they actually give me. Anyway, I'll just try this for a little bit. Yeah, because I did so well, like the first and second try, it makes me tempted to keep going. Okay, I whipped that. Uh-oh. Damn it. I was too slow with my dodge. Probably would have been fine if I just kept running and everything. Couldn't recover from that. Oh man. Weak. Someone tell FromSoft this is how you do a boss that changes between slow and fast attacks. After Elliot beat this boss, you're like, damn, you're starting New Game Plus immediately after finishing the game because you need to play this fight again. Takes probably takes a bit to get to this point again. And here she comes. Oh god. I was not trying to do that. That was all luck. That was all luck. Oh no no no! Run away! Run 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 run! Did she just say no? I whiffed it. Okay, so the Aegis did not help right there, which is fine. I think I will save the grindstone thing with the perfect block for that attack specifically, just because it's a little bit difficult for me to deal with it. And then try to switch to the puppet thing. Okay. so I need to block that better. So she followed that one up. I tried to like dodge past her. Oh no. But I got stuck on her. Go! And get away, get away, get away, get away. There we go. That was pretty good. Okay. Damn it, I was too slow. She's kicking my ass a little bit. That sucks. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of that, I think. Okay, I tried dodging, but I was too slow. Yeah, I think I just prefer the booster glaive thing. Oh wait, but this thing is non-elemental, so I can keep it. Okay, I'm just being silly. Okay, we should be good now. They gave you an ice cream ad while you're watching this fight. Don't worry, I lost. I know you're stuck in the ad still probably, but... I tried to do a charged R2, but that did not like work whatsoever. Oh man, come on. Okay, so the timing is not good enough for that. It feels like it could be, but it just isn't. I'm gonna only do a few more attempts if I don't get her downed. Don't see her move through there. Okay, can't dodge that. Well, that sucks. I'm really lucky about that. It's whatever. I was doing not so hot that time around. Stella keeps getting ads for and against the flavored tobacco products ban up for here. Okay. I'd rather have ice cream. I was like, what? I'm pretty sure I've deleted all tobacco advertising on my channel, but if yours is like a vote against it, that kind of makes more sense to me, because I was going to be really upset if you're like actually getting tobacco products advertised towards you. What was I doing? That. Got the shot put. Let's do this. I don't necessarily know if that was worth it. Probably not. That's gonna hurt. Okay. I dodged, but I did not move. That's super annoying. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. Oh, look at that HP. That's super cool. Alrighty. Let's see if we can do it better this time around. Watch just like run out right before she comes down. Well, she's gonna freak out. Damn it. I'm gonna die. Oh, I thought that was okay. I panicked. Okay, that was better though. That was better. So I think I could drop one of those electric pulses after she drops down the first time. If I like do the perfect guard thing. I might not need to do like all of that depending on the timing. This year's ad space is going to get insane. Oh yeah, absolutely. Stella says, you don't get the ones in favor of not voting for it on my channel, but there's definitely a more aggressive campaign to vote for the bans going on anyway. You hate election years, and this one's already going to be insane to begin with. Yeah, so I can control, allegedly, the fact that, like, there could be tobacco products and, like, beer, alcohol, and gambling and stuff shown on my channel. I could turn those sliders off. But technically, that's not, they're like not advertising those products specifically. They're like talking about a vote around them, which I suppose is a little bit different. Oh man, I don't know. I thought she was doing a different attack. That was a little bit awkward. Too slow. I like walked into that. Okay, I like just missed my block there because I let go. Keep attacking, like there's such a delay. What is that? Uh-oh. I need to get out of the way. Whew, that was not the best. Oh, and I let go because I couldn't see what she was doing. Get up. That's the wrong button. I'm pressing everything wrong. Oh, there she is. Alright, I'm just playing poorly right now. What the hell is that? I'm stuck. Whatever. Alright, I need to figure out the timing for her dash attacks and when/how I can punish that. Now, this might be the last attempt for the night. Is there an option to turn political ads off? Maybe? I would need to double check. You're sure Google makes mad money off politicians buying ad space? I feel like it would be there, but maybe not. All right. I should have dodged in. Sometimes she like has a follow-up attack with that, which really throws me off. Uh-oh. That's the one who's just gonna keep moving. Okay. There we go. This isn't too bad. Go. Oh, that was too slow. Oh, God. I just need her to chill for a minute. That'd be cool. God dang it. I dodged, and I was way early on that. I don't know, like, if it tried to make me run instead, like in Elden Ring. Alright. For real, the last attempt of the night. Because that one felt pretty decent. Like, it felt like I was doing a little bit more progress against her. Okay. By the time you beat phase 2, you're able to no-hit phase 1. I could see that. Oh, that was not smart. Alright, I lied about the last attempt. I thought that was one of the attacks where she doesn't do lightning with it, obviously. And right after I buffed up too. That one's annoying. Alright. Too much recovery time for me to go with that. I was just trying to like stagger her out of it. This is gonna hurt me. Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was that attack or not. Alright, yeah, no, that was just pretty terrible of me, so I'll just cut my losses and run for here. So anyway, thank you all for joining me in for tonight's stream. I appreciate that. We'll be going live again 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. So hopefully we'll catch you on the next stream. So till next time, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.